Arrive at 385 Segno Acres Road on the left.
Welcome to the landmaster.com. I've been selling land for over 15 years now. Today I'm going to show you a 1.5 acre parcel, a beautiful plot of land in an excellent location. It's a one-of-a-kind property. In my 15 years of selling land, I've never had a property in this type of location. First of all, it's located in Segno, Texas. It's about 60 to 65 miles north of Houston. The drive up to the area is absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. The property itself has got a fantastic plat. It actually has the perfect anatomical dimensions. There's 230 feet of frontage by 300 feet of depth. Now, it's very, very difficult to find a platting of land with perfect dimensions. A lot of times you get plats that are perfectly square. You don't want that. Or you get a plat that's very, very thin and very, very long. You don't want that either. Think about it. 230 feet of frontage by 300 feet of depth. The depth is just a little bit bigger than the road frontage. This property should have city water. The neighbor about 400 feet away has got a water meter. There's electricity at the front. Now, the greatest part about this property, this is a one-of-a-kind property. I have never in my 15 years ever purchased a piece of ground that backs up to the National Big Thicket Preserve. The Big Thicket National Preserve, you say? Yes, 14,000 square acres of prime hunting land. What this means is the hunter extraordinaire that owns this will have his own paradise. When you walk off the back lot line, which is about 230 feet, you are stepping onto the preserve land. So think about it like this. Why go out there and buy 20 acres or 30 acres anywhere in the county when you can own 14,000 1.5 acres? This property is unbelievable. The ground is flat. There's no flood zone. There's no ravine. Now, I'm going to show you the entire property. I make these videos so you don't have to drive out there. We do the best videos in town. We're the only real estate investment team that does this. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any more questions, I'm up 7 days a week up till midnight. You can text me. My number is right here on the sign, 936-933-0989. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Okay. Really appreciate everybody out there watching this video of this property. We make these videos to save you the time and trouble of driving out, and we want you to know that when you drive out, there's nothing hidden. There's no bad neighbors. There is nothing to hide, and we want to make it as if you personally drove out here yourself and looked at the property. Right in the distance, there's a stop sign right there. I can walk to it. I would say it's about 500 feet away. That's the main road. I believe it's FM 943. This property is right off the main road. Now, this is, by the way, it's Segno Ranchettes. That's the name of the road. Now, as I turn around, you'll see this neighbor is really nice, really secluded. And right there is my truck. The property starts in about 100 feet. All the neighbors are super nice here. This gentleman in the BMW, he's a really good person. By the way, across from the property, there's a clearing of land. I don't know what it was cleared for, but nobody is living there. Nobody has used it. I would speculate there's very few houses in this immediate area. I would say probably 3 or 4. I haven't driven around too much, but this is a real secluded area. Okay, right here is my corner mark. All right, now once again, I'm going to show you. You can see that car in the distance. That's the main turnoff road. So altogether, I would say you're about 700 feet from 943, right close to the entrance there. Really nice. Okay, here is my corner stake. The property itself is 300 feet deep. Really nice for us. This neighbor, excellently neat and clean. Everybody here is very private. They don't bother anybody. This is country, remember that. So if you could look at 300 feet from this stake, and you were to look in the distance, I'm going to say way in the distance there's a brown stake there. So that's 300 feet from this mark. There is your depth. Now as I pivot the video, once again here's the corner marker. You can see my vehicle, my Dodge Ram, in the distance. The property goes a little past that Ram. We're going to walk it together. You know, as I said before, this property backs up to Big Thicket Reserve. It's real nice to have property that backs up to state land. For people out there that want to hunt, oh, this is a dream scenario. It really is. I'm going to see if we can actually get onto the property, because it's important that everybody knows that this is good flat ground. There's nothing uneven about the ground, and we are going to take us a walk in here. I'll tell you what, if I can walk through this property, this is fairly easy clearing. Now, of course, there's no exceptionally easy clearing when it comes to Texas woods, but the rule of thumb that I go by is that if you can't walk through, then it's the worst case scenario. A lot of lands that I sell, we cannot even get off the main road to walk into the property. As you can see, I'm walking pretty freely with my camera on this property. This is the interior of the property. Boy, this would be great for a travel trailer, something temporary. Or even a log cabin house. The trees are huge, and by my estimation, I would say this is one of the few grounds that has not been logged. So the trees are going to be extremely big. I'd like to get a shot for you at the camera. Those trees go way back in the background. I wish I could get a better, see what I can do here. Amazing, I can just walk right through this. That's pretty cool. Wow. If you like trees, get a load of that. They just keep going and going and going. Wow. Those are big trees. And you'll find that all of the trees are like that. So this property has not been logged in the last 30 or 40 years. And that's really nice. I would say that if you're a pretty motivated family, that you could come out here with a few young guys and some chainsaws and some shovels, and you could clear a section of this by hand, and I would say within probably a couple of days. I wouldn't really even spend any money on a clearing company, nothing. As you can see, I'm pointed out towards the road. I could do this myself in one day. I've done my own clearing on a small basis, and I know that I could do this myself. So if I were to buy the property and I were to put something on for the weekend, let's say I lived out of town, right here, right in back of my sign, would be really a perfect spot. And the shade is amazing. You know, the temperature yesterday was 114 degrees. And where I'm standing, it feels no more than 75 degrees. You know, on the road it was really, really hot. But that's a true testament to how much shade you have. Once again, these trees are just extraordinary. I don't think I've ever seen trees this big. Wow. It would be a shame to cut any of these large trees down. You don't have to either. That's the great part. You know, based on the temperature right now, I would not be running the air conditioning. That is amazing. I would not be running the air conditioning at all. It's so nice and cool right here. I don't even want to leave the property. I really don't. What a great, great piece of land. I mean, the plot is amazing. It's 230 by 300. It's nearly virtually impossible to get a perfect square. You don't want it too thin. You don't want it too thick. You don't want to have everything road frontage with no depth. This is anatomically perfect. Just look at the plot. No restrictions, people. This is track number 19, by the way. No restrictions. Do what you want. You want a travel trailer? Put it on. Do you want a mobile home? Put it on. You want to come camping? Bring a tent. Wow, super, super property. I'm very, very proud to sell this property. Properties are becoming harder to find right now. We are no longer finding more than 2 to 3 a year. We used to go through 8 to 10. So I really have to tell everybody out there that's watching this video that you know that when you drive out here, this is exactly what you're going to see. You're not going to be surprised by any trashy neighbors. You're not going to be surprised by anything. If you like what's on the video, I will guarantee you when you show up, this is the property that you're going to want to purchase from us. And if you do, let us know when you start the building process so that we could put it on our webpage whenever our customers begin building. It really helps us with our marketing, and it's good to see how we've changed people's lives as well. So selling land is a great thing for us. This is what we do. We've done it for 15 years now, and we're really good with our paperwork. We do cash deals, everything. We're the best, and I think you'll be happy with this piece of land. I'd like to get before I stop this video, I'd like to get another shot of the neighbor that you haven't seen to just show you how beautiful these people keep their properties. Here is the other stake, and just to show you, I'm going to go ahead and point the camera inside the property so you can see that the ground is consistent. It's consistently flat all the way through. There's no ravines, there's nothing hidden on this property. As I'm standing at the back line, there's my lovely apprentice, actually my partner. So, here's the back lot line, or should I say the farthest marker. Past our vehicle, right about there is your road frontage, 230 feet. Across the street, there's pretty much nothing, just a cleared piece of ground. It seems to be overgrown. We're going to walk a little past the corner stake so you can see what the neighbor looks like. It's important for you to know that these neighbors are all perfect, 100% clean. Very quiet. Beautiful house he has here. It looks like he's got 2 or 3 acres himself. Maintains it, cuts the grass. And finally, I really want to thank everybody for watching this video. Thank you for the time that you've spent. And I hope that we've saved you a lot of frustration and a lot of time looking for that perfect piece of land. All of our customers thank us for these videos, because they all drive from 60 to 100 miles out, and they all say this is exactly what they were going to see. I thank you very much for watching the video again. It's a beautiful summer in Texas, and stay cool.